Well, good Thursday morning to you, Faith Pocatello Daily, February 11th here. And take another sip of this wonderful gift. Lake gave me some Sumatra single origin coffee from, I think it's Cutter's Edge Coffee Company in Washington. So it's tasty. Yum. That's another sip. I'm a big fan of Sumatra coffee, so there you go. Ephesians chapter 5. We will go verses 1 through 2 today. I mean, big one, big goals today. Therefore, be imitators of God as beloved children, and walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us, a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. It's interesting here, this idea of being imitators of God as beloved children and walk in love as Christ loved us. And how did Christ love us? How do we imitate God? Well, we look at Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ served us. He came to serve and not to be served. He came to give his life as a ransom for many. He came to not judge the world or condemn the world, but that the world would be saved through him. And so really building upon what Paul has been saying about being tenderhearted towards one another, forgiving one another, being kind toward one another, just as Christ has been kind to us. Again, it's that always ever awareness of how much God has given us, how kind he's been to us. And from that, we realize that it's actually right and good to be kind to one another. And so Jesus gave himself up as a fragrant offering, and that would have a direct reference to sacrifice that the priests would do as they burned the sacrifices, and the fragrance would rise to God. And so that's really, we're told in Romans chapter 12 to present your lives a living sacrifice. In light of the mercies of God, present your lives a living sacrifice. So again, always remembering the mercy and the grace of God. And then we present our lives a living sacrifice, which is our reasonable act of worship, or a logical act of worship. And from that, we will be imitators. And the works that we do in the Spirit, led by the Spirit, will be a fragrant offering to God. And so it's a tall order. We can't do it on our own, but the Holy Spirit is with us, and he's constantly drawing us to walk in the ways of grace and truth and mercy and love. So may God richly bless your day. Enjoy Jesus. Go and share life. Have some more coffee too. Well, I'm going to.